introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Steve Jones. I am the President and CEO with Sanvean Technologies. We're one of the divisions of Turbo Drill Industries.
Steve, thank you for doing this with me. Always ready to jump in and give your leadership and knowledge to our industry. And tell a little bit about where you came from. Where did you grow up?
I grew up Aberdeen, Scotland. Started in an oil field in the North Sea in 1993.
That's a big oil field.
Yep. So worked my way up from MWD, LWD, adjustable stabilizers, directional drilling, and then I came to Houston in 2002 with Pathfinder Energy Services to develop the Pathmaker RSS, and pretty much been here ever since. 20 years now.
That's a big leap in technology from back then till now.
Yep.
Shocking what the rotary steerable is allowing us to do. And as we all talk about it, what it'll do for the future. Where are you focusing your efforts on now? Like, what's the newest technology for turbo drill?
So with turbo drill, we do a lot of downhole mechanical drilling tools. So on the turbo drill side, they specialize in mechanical engineering. So they do the design, the development, and we do all the manufacturing in-house. So mostly mud motor lower ends. We have a new mud motor called the cam motor that has an internal tilt as well as an external bend. Brings a number of advantages on the directional side. We also have vibration tools for stick slip mitigation and for friction reduction. And then on the Sanvean side, we work on the electronics and control system. So we're developing the control system for the rotary steerable tool. We have our downhole embedded sensors that we embed in drill bits and drilling products. And then the technology that developed on measurements is now being implanted into turbo drill motors, and we're now able to transmit that data in real time from the power unit of the motor.
That's a game changer. I mean, we all know just as far as away as the downhole, the bits are, and the whole BHA, as far away as they are, we have to know right when and where everything is at all times. Look at what we just saw. They did that U-turn shape, well bore. Without that kind of data, you can't do stuff like that.
Correct, yeah. So the high frequency embedded sensors, now we can place them anywhere in the BHA. We can put them at the bits, we can put them above the power section. So in high frequency, we can see the response and reactions of the BHA. So I think today we're learning a lot more about drilling dynamics than we've ever known in the past. I think we're identifying new dynamics every day, and that's helping us to use the data to prolong bit life, prolong power section life, and ultimately drill faster and get longer runs at the end of the day.
Well, we're going to have to drill faster and do longer runs because it's going to be harder to get as many rigs out.
Absolutely.
So what we have out, we have to do more with.
100%.
Including just the money we have for each well. Like, we have to figure out, like, well, guys, we can drill out a lot further in a lot more efficient, manner, and a lot faster with fewer people.
Absolutely. So I think the big change we're bringing to the business is I work for a lot of larger companies in the technology side. Obviously, a lot of money throwing at technology development. Working for a small company and running off of cash flow, we become a lot more creative and innovative about what we develop. So I think a lot of the stuff that's going to hit the market here is going to be a lot different from what we've seen in the past.
I agree, and I think we all talk about it, the great crew change. It's not going to be so much, Richard Spears touched on it. He's always a very prevalent speaker in our industry. I think we're all going to need more people. It's just going to be in different roles. It may not be the guys at the rig. It'll be the data guys and the programmers and the designers.
Yep.
That's where our future is. We need more people. Please come in oil and gas, but our jobs are changing.
They're changing 100%. They are changing a lot, and data being a big part of that, and understanding the data and using the right data. We're flooded with high frequency data these days, but I think the art of the game is understanding where to go and look at the right data, and how do I make the decisions quickly, the right decisions.
Yeah, and what did we do right? Not always what we just, hey, we hit a flub here, but okay, but what are the 10 things we did right? Let's
100%
copy those, keep pasting.
We tend to focus on the areas that we have problems or failures, but the positives, if you look at that data, you can learn from that data as well.
So are you excited about the future of oil and gas right now?
100%, yeah. I think there's a lot of opportunities. I think definitely on the measurements and the RSS side, there's a lot of development that can be done for lower cost products to come to the market. So I think we're in a very good space at a good time right now.
And I see your technology being, vital to, new things that are going out to look for is geothermal drilling. What can we do with metallurgy and different polymers, and applying these tools to our oil and gas rigs. The limit is below the ground.
Yep, 100%. So turbo drill is actually in the development process now of a gear reduced turbine, which is basically an all metallic tool, so there is no rubber inside the tool.
So Haynesville, great spot.
Absolutely. So that's what we're targeting. Haynesville and geothermal work is the
wow. Yep. That's big. I mean, we all know Haynesville is vital for our natural gas. It's such a big field over there, and who knows where else undiscovered areas are. Well, how do people get a hold of you and Turbo Drill?
Okay, so Turbo Drill is based out of Conroe, Texas. That's where we do all the manufacturing and development of the tools. We have a base in Oklahoma City. So Jake Blacklaws runs Oklahoma City, and Mark Charter, who's also here, he's our sales manager, based out of Conroe as well. And then myself, I'm based out of Katy. We do all the electronics and control systems in Katy.
And what's the website?
The website is...
What's the website, boys?
www.turbodrillindustries.com.
There we go. turbodrillindustries.com. And you're on LinkedIn, Steve?
I am on LinkedIn, yes.
Reach out to him. Please connect. Follow Turbo Drill. Find out what they're up to. Support them. Support our industry. That's what we do.
Appreciate it.
Podcast. Take care of you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. See you next time.